This is a pleasant afternoon's walk up to Kinpurney Tower. The start is at Newtyle, which is on the B954 road between Dundee and Meagle. That's the car park at the start of the walk along to Kinpurney Hill. Leaves the car there, and then it's a matter of walking along this road for a bit of distance to the farm and then up the hill. I've been walking along the road now for about 15 minutes and I'm at the entry here to Den End Farm. This is the way up through the den, and you can see the sign up in the wall there showing you the way up, and also the quite important one just down below it asking you not to park your car at the farm entry. I'm through the farm now and onto the path itself leading up through the den, and just to follow this fairly well constructed path up towards the more open ground. Well, I've come out of the trees and just following the path round to the left here, and there's quite a lot of these signposts pointing you uphill, up to the more open ground. Coming down you can see over Strathmore and Newtyle down there. And this is the way up. There's not a path there, but there's big heavy wooden signs pointing the way. The way up is just along this grass banking here, and round there on the shoulder you can see those sheep wondering just what the heck is it that's going on down there. The path ahead seems to be just up through those reeds, and I can see another marker board just a little bit up the hill. The height now is approximately 250 metres, and I've been out of the car for about 45 to 50 minutes. If you want to make a detour here, you can go across the rough ground through that gate and follow the more rough ground up to the top, or you can continue following this path. It's not the most distinct path, but it'll take you all the way to the top without any real problem. There's the path continuing up the side of the hill there, and the tower's coming into view over there now, and a very useful seat there. I'm now in the final part of this path, which leads up to the tower, which you can see just over there. Well, I'm finally at the top, up where the tower is. It's taken me just over 50 minutes to get here from the car park, and looking over the views there towards Forfar and Kirriemuir, and then coming round to the hills of Glenshee, round over now to Newtyle itself, just down in the valley there, and behind that hill would be Perth, but you can't see it because of the hill. Coming round now you can start to see the Tay with Fife on the other side, and just about there would be Dundee in the distance there. There's a mountain indicator board here which is very useful, points to all the hills in the surrounding area. The mountain in the centre there, the sharp one, that's Shahali, and 39 miles away. The tower was built in around 1774 by a local landowner, James Mackenzie. Apparently built as an observatory, or perhaps a watchtower, because it certainly commands excellent views over the countryside. Anybody trying to access Dundee from the north would no doubt be seen from this area. But today it's a quite well maintained piece of architecture, and it affords beautiful views over the countryside to the Angus side, or to the south over Dundee and towards Fife. The tower sits at about 350 metres. It's about 2 miles from the car park to the top, and it takes about 50 minutes to an hour to get here. Return back to the car park is by the route of ascent.